So in this video we'll create CRUD operation in JavaScript. Let's get started. I have these files, CSS, JavaScript and HTML file. First I will CRUD operation. Let's first of all I will create a file, a div class container. Let's create the forum. The forum, we will create a forum and it should has input field, type should be text, name should be name, email, class name, class is equal to, it should be create forum, and let's create a submit button, create, and type should be submit. Now let's create another forum for updation. Whenever we click the update button, so we should turn on this one. Okay, this is update forum. Your email. Now let's create a table where we can display our data. Table head, first of all name, and then we have the email, and the third column would be the action. Where we will paste the update and delete button. Let's dbuddy. Here we should write our data, but I will enter the data dynamically through JavaScript. I will just a class name to this table data. Let's import our JavaScript file. That's CRUD.js, and also we should import our CSS file. CRUD.css. After importing this file, I will just write a few. Let's run first of all our this file. Okay, let's run it. It looks like this. Okay, so now I will just apply a few designs, CSS design on this. Okay, let's come to the CSS. I wrote this design, this CSS code for that working for the container, forum container, and also forum info, forum button, and table. One thing else, I should display none the second forum. Okay, this update forum, because that is just for the update purpose. Display none. It looks like this now. So now let's create the data in JavaScript file. So let's create an object first of all. Let's come to the JS. Here I will create an object. Later data is equal to create an array of object. So we should create an object. ID should be 1 and name should be Salim. Email should be salim@gmail.com. Same to this, let's create one another. ID should be 2 and this would be Khalil. We have this data. So now let's create first of all we will render the data on the browser. Okay, so let's create a function read all. Here we will first, I will get this element, okay, table data, okay, this element var table data is equal to document dot query selector. Based on this class, let's create an elements is equal to empty string, and now we will use the map function to display the records. Data dot map our obj. So now let's create the object. Yeah, the elements is equal to plus equal to, let's use this quotation. First create a table row, and between that we will create table data. In the table data, the first object with us would be obj dot name that we would like to display. And also we would like to display the email, and we will create two buttons for update and delete. This would be for update, and the second one would be delete. So now let's call this function. Okay, read all. Let's unload. Yeah, we have called that function, so let's check it. Let's refresh the page. Oh, sorry, one thing that we should write the table data that inner HTML is equal to elements. See, it looks like this. Okay, so now let's perform this functionality. Whenever we enter the data and press the create button, so we should add a new record. So for that, let's come here, and first we should change these to the button. Type is button, and whenever we click on this one, we will call the create function. Let's create that function create. First we will get the values of forum, query selector, and let's assign classes to these. Class is equal to name for this, and for the input field, class is equal to email. For the email, we will access based on name dot value, and also access the email after accessing the data. So now let's push it. We will create an object. Okay, var obj is equal to id should be, for example, 3, and we manually entering the id. Okay, but in real life we should use random here for the id, or we can use API fetching the data from that, but it is just for the purpose of showing in the learning. And the name should be name, and also email should be email. So now let's push it. Data dot push obj. After pushing it, let's read all. Call that function to read back those value for us. Let's refresh the page, and let's press this create button. See, a new record has added. Okay, it was the creation. So now whenever we press the update button, so and also after adding this, input fields should be empty. So let's do it. So for that, to make those fields empty, let's copy this. Value is equal to empty, and also this should be empty. Yeah, let's check it. Let's refresh it, and that completed. See, the input fields has became empty. So now whenever we click on this update button, so we should update that data. So let's come here to this update. When we click on this, on click is equal to, we will call update or edit. Okay, we will call edit function. Let's pass the ID to that. Okay, to pass the ID, we will just use like this obj.id. Let's create the edit function. Function edit ID, we will place the ID. So here first of all we will get the data based on the ID. Okay, so let's var object is equal to data dot find obj dot id was equal to with id we have passed. We will fetch that record, we will get that record that we would like to update. Okay, so now we will whenever we press that, so we should get the value in these input fields. Okay, so let's to the update forum. We have here the update forum. So first of all we should turn on this, display this and display none this forum. Okay, let's copy this. The first thing is this. Okay, we will do this. Document dot query selector create forum dot style dot display is equal to none. Okay, the create forum that which was used for create, that should be displayed none. Okay, now we will display the update forum. We will get the display forum, the update forum, and the update forum we should set the values that we would like to update. So I will get these values, update values. See, uname and email for the update purpose. As we have it in the here, I will get these. Yeah, here update name, that value is equal to the value that we have passed. Okay, object dot name. Here update email, and the value is equal to object dot email. So let's first of all check this. Yeah, refresh the page and let's press update. See, we have the update forum and we have the values. So now whenever we press this update button, we should update the data based on that. So let's go to this update forum. Whenever we click on this, click, we should call update function. One thing is for the ID purpose, I wrote this input field. Okay, for the ID purpose we would like to get the ID. Okay, so first I will get the ID. Here I will set the ID also. Okay, ID is equal to object dot ID. Whenever we are performing the updation, so we should perform based on that ID. So it is the reason that I have used this input field, and it is hidden. Okay, it is hidden just for the purpose of getting data from this field, ID from this field. Okay, so now we will update, we will get that value. Function update. First of all I will get the values from that. So to get the values, let's write something like this. Here var name is equal to var email is equal to, and also ID is equal to. So here we should remove these things, just get the value of them. But the ID should be parsed to integer. Okay, so to parse that to the integer type, parse int, we will write something like this. Now we will update our data. So let's update based on that index. Okay, so first of all we will get the index of that object. Okay, and which index that object is. Var index is equal to data dot find index, and here d dot id was equal to with id that we have passed, which index is that is located. Just give us the value of that index 0, 1, 2 or and which index. After getting that values, now we will update our data index is equal to id, name and email. We will pass this object to that. So after this then we will back display the create forum, and we will display none the update forum. Let's copy this. We will display this block in this none. So now let's check it, and let's call read all function back. Let's call it. So let's first of all depreciate and let's press this. Okay, I would like to update this one. Salim, for example, Khan. Okay, let's update. See, it has updated, and also the update form has disappeared. So now let's perform the deletion. Whenever we click the delete, so that should be deleted. So let's do that. I will just come here. I will on click. I will just use the delete. I will just use instead of this the delete function, and also I will pass the ID. Let's click the create the delete function, delete. We will get the ID. Now we will filter our data. Data is equal to data dot filter data d dot id was not equal to with id that we have passed. Just filter those records which are not equal to id of them. Okay, with id that we have passed. So now let's read all. So let's check it. Depreciate, delete. The data has deleted. Let's add a new record. Create. Let's delete. That has deleted. So it was all about CRUD operation in JavaScript. So I hope this video helped with you. If you like this video, please subscribe our YouTube channel and also like this video and comment down. Thanks for watching.